Hello there. Good evening. Welcome back to my channel, University with Marie. I am your Marie. I hope you guys can see me. Can you see me really good, Marva? I hope so. I just wanted to come on today to kind of talk about love and marriage, Huntsville. So please put a one in the chat if you can see me. Again, I appreciate you guys coming this evening. I miss you guys so much. Oh, I miss you guys. I am feeling very good today. So thank you guys so much for uh, joining me this evening. Again, if anyone's there, please put a one in the chat if you can hear me. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and start with the commentary, guys. Hey, Shannon. Shannon, can you hear me? I just want to make sure, guys, before we get started. Shout out to all the content creators who checked on me. Shout out to all the stuff that checked on me, guys. Please continue to hit that like, subscribe, and comment on the video. I really would appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm glad you can see me. Guys, I know I may look a hot mess today, but, we're getting over a sickness here, okay? Um, like I said, today I wanted to come in and talk a little bit about love and marriage, Huntsville. Usually I won't do commentary on this particular show, but that third reunion was everything, was it not? It was everything. And as you can see in my title, I put, is blood thicker than water? Is blood thicker than water? And I also put in my description whether or not should KeKe get over it. Should she get over what happened years ago and the fact that Marceau and Tisha, you know, uh, told Melody her business? Should she finally get over it? Seems that she is holding a grudge right now. Put a one in the chat if you think she is holding a grudge. I feel that she is still holding a grudge. I think there's something more to it than just the fact that they told her business. Um, she's feeling very sour. You could tell she's still sour towards Trish. The question is, are you still sour from them allegedly speaking on your secret of your, alleged abuse, previous abuse, or are you sour because you are jealous some type of way? This is your family, right? Tisha and her are cousins. They are family. Hi, Don. They are family. So, why are you going so hard for another person that is not even kin to you? And I put in my title as well, should she get over it? Because I feel that she should really get over it. Because honestly, guys, my opinion, and I'm not trying to be ugly or rude or anything, it is her fault that she had this issue before, okay? It's her fault that she had this issue before. And yes, they did inform someone else of this issue. They did, but they probably had to inform them. You never know. Because those type of addictions are very hard from what I can see. Over the years, those type of addictions are very hard to get over. They There's a tendency, a chance that you can go back to that, and I'm not trying to wish it back on her. I'm just saying that I think she should get over it. They are family. It seems that she came on the show. The reason why she came on the show, Melody brought her on the show allegedly, is so she can get the tea and so she can spill the tea. So KeKe can spill the tea. Just like on the show where where Carlos asked Kim, hey, uh, who brought it up initially? Who brought Tisha's business up initially? Okay. First thing Kim said was who? Miss KeKe. KeKe sat there and straight lied. See, people, I'm gonna be real with you. Folks that have had issues before, with different things, they have a tendency to kind of lie there. They do have a tendency to kind of lie. I've had a mother and father, having some issues, and they did lie all the time. And I love them. And I just accepted their lies, but I knew they were lying. KeKe said right there and lied and said she did not bring it up. They brought the footage in, ma'am. They brought the footage. Did they not? The footage showed exactly what she said, and she brought it up. I know the reason why she brought it up is because she was pissed that they told her business. Again, KeKe, you know, I think they should have informed them. I do think they should have informed them because that you had some previous issues. Because what if they did have something like that in their home? It would be a trigger, right? It would be some type of trigger, or it could have led you to possibly, get nervous or freak out. You never know. So they had to inform them since you were coming on the show, ma'am. They had to go ahead and inform them because what if they did have something around like that around their home? What do y'all say? Guys, hit the like button. I think that they should have informed them. I honestly think that it's time that she gets over them mentioning her previous habit. I think she need to get over it. It's done. You're over it. Allegedly, you're over it. I think that you should not continue to bring that up. What do y'all say? I don't think she should continue to bring it up. I don't think she should continue to lean on it or mention it. They shouldn't even mention it because again, folks that have had these type of issues, there's trigger warnings, guys. There's all these different triggers that can make them what? Fly back to it. So why do you constantly allow them to bring this up, on the show? Why do they constantly allow them to bring this narrative up on the show? I think they need to forget about it. Y'all brought KeKe on the show, so find her another storyline. That cannot be her storyline the entire show. It just can't because again, that can trigger her. She can think about what it is that she used to use or whatever, right? She said people make mistakes, right? People do make mistakes, absolutely. I just think that for them to continuously bring it up on the show and the fact that KeKe can seem that she's really fighting her cousin on this, I think it needs to cease. I really do. I think that it needs to cease. I think that their family needs to come back together and be the loving family that they are because KeKe and Tish did acknowledge the fact that they were sisters, like sisters growing up. So, why so hostile still? I don't understand that. I thought that they apologized and they moved on. Have they not? I thought they apologized and moved on. I don't understand why the bickering still, the constant bickering and bringing that up. I think that this young lady, KeKe, is beautiful. I think she is very educated and smart. So I would not personally, I would not I want them to bring that type of my history up. I would not want them to bring that up because I'm sure she's working in somebody's school or somebody's university, right? I would not want them to bring that. She said, "Old Miss is right. Yes, it's very old, and it's getting uh repetitive. As far as what they're speaking, as far as KeKe, they need to bring out the fact that KeKe is a professor, that she is a teacher, that she has, just say, hey, she's gotten over that and she's done with it and move on instead of continuously, bringing it up. I don't understand that. Yes, people do make mistakes. My parents made the mistake, and thank God they're off of it. They are done with it, and I just think KeKe should be done with it too. I think that she needs to uh, get over it as far as being upset with Tisha because again she said that they were sisters. That's why I'm asking: is blood thicker than water? You allowed this woman to bring you on the show to degrade or belittle your cousin. And again, I know you're pissed off. I totally understand why you are pissed off. Believe me, but this happened so many years ago, and the fact is that you and Tisha had a conversation already. So why still the grudge? Something's there. What do y'all say it is? I can't put my finger on it, but I think that there is something there. I think something else is wrong with KeKe as far as her being pissed off at Tisha. What do y'all say? She said, "Oh, Miss," she said, "Facts. She don't want to stay there in the old Miss. Right? You don't want to stay there. You want to move on. If you're going to be on the show, come to the show and show them how you are a teacher, how you are educated, how you are a beautiful black woman. Not the fact to keep leaning on the fact that you had this issue, and holding a grudge about it. Leave it alone. Let it go. That's what I say. What do y'all say?" She said, "Now she is beautiful. Example, mess sells though, unfortunately. I understand mess sells, but you need to find some other kind of mess. That's all I'm saying. I think she should find some other kind of mess. I think they all should find some other kind of mess when it pertains to KeKe. I really do because again, she's smart, she's beautiful, she's a teacher, guys, and it's just like the only thing I've seen, and the only reason why I know that she is a professor and she is a teacher from watching other interviews that she has done. They do not present that on the show. They do not show these particular excellent aspects of her achievements on her that she has on the show. They don't. The only thing I know about her from the show is that she used to have some issues and that she did, bust Tisha out, told some Tisha's business as well. That's the only thing I know of her. I think that they should bring that to the table, bring that to the show. What do y'all think? Bring the fact that she's an intelligent black woman to the show and forget about all the extra stuff. Yes, they did have this drama, but it just needs to cease. That's all I'm saying. And her and teachers need to get together, okay? As we say, blood is thicker than water, and prepare to go against any kind of op that's coming their way. They are family. And I was very surprised, guys, to see that Wanda was kind of sitting back chilling. They must have talked to her before the show. What do y'all think? I think they talked to Wanda before the show, y'all, because she was sitting there just as cool, calm, and collected. She was, usually Miss Wanda be going off. We know this. She usually goes off. She usually tells her mind, but I think somebody probably talked to her before the show. What do y'all think? Because she was sitting there being a lady. She didn't speak much. She did let a lot tell KeKe that she was a lie. KeKe did lie though. She did lie and say that she did not bring up Tisha's business. She did. They played the footage, and she was like daring them to play the footage. They played the footage, Miss Tisha. I mean, Miss KeKe. They played it, and we saw what we saw. You did bring it up, ma'am. Hmm. She said, that is sad. I did not even know she is a professor. Right. You absolutely should be brought out. It absolutely should be brought out. Right. I didn't learn any of that until I seen her interviews on other blogger channels. Nobody really knows. If you don't watch YouTube or you didn't watch her interviews, you wouldn't even know that this lady is highly intelligent, that this lady is, smart, beautiful, smart. They put her in such a negative light, I believe, on the show. They even had her makeup and everything, just making her look like she was swelled up from here to New York. I'm just saying, she looked very beautiful on the reunion. I just think, KeKe, you need to tell Carlos now to bring out the positive you, to bring out, your great aspects, your achievements, ma'am. She said, hey, please, how are you? She says, Wanda was very quiet to me. Yes, she was very quiet. Wonder why she was so quiet. Again, I think Miss Wanda, somebody probably spoke to her. She was, she's trying to keep her job, guys. She's trying to keep her, part on the show. And I don't blame her. She has a YouTube channel to vet, right? So do it on your YouTube channel. Just don't go too far, though, because remember, whatever you do on your YouTube channel can affect your job. So she was very quiet. She said somebody definitely talked to her because Miss Wonder don't shut up with no one. Right? She was very quiet. Was she not, guys? She's very quiet and she's very beautiful as well. Miss Wonder looks good. Did she not, guys? She looked really good. So I was like, damn, look at Miss Wonder. She's looking beautiful. But she's quiet. Let's see what else I wanted to talk about. This I have a couple of notes here. Like I said, it's like another thing is the fact that KeKe seems like she's straddling the fence. Don't you guys think? She's kind of straddling the fence. 1 minute she's saying, I love Tisha. She's my sister. We grew up together. But on the other hand, she is, being kind of being on Mel's side as far as trying to, make Tisha look bad in a look negative in a bad light, right? Uh, like I say, Trish, she could have stopped Marcel from telling, her business. But again, I think that, Marcel, he's kind of childish to me in my book, right? I think Marcel's kind of childish. He's kind of immature in a way. I do believe that he did tell Melody and Martell the deal about KeKe in a funny, kind of comical way, but at the same time, he did mean it. I just think that he shouldn't have put it in any type of comical way, any type of comical aspects with that while telling them he should have been serious and he should have said, don't open your damn mouth about none of this. But of course, we know Melody, she wants to see Tisha in a negative light. And, I like Tisha too. I do like Tisha too, but we know Tisha, she can turn a blind eye there. She can. We'll get into that though. We will get into that. I have here, some people say Tisha should not have told Marcel about KeKe, but they say that she should have told Marcel about KeKe. She should have because that's her husband. That is her husband, guys. You cannot keep those type of secrets from your husband because guess what? He has to know as well in case KeKe comes there. Did you not hear on the show that he actually helped KeKe throughout the night? He helped her. So it's like KeKe to be appreciative, but at the same time, pissed. She should be pissed. But I just think that she needs to chop that, cut that narrative out of the show. Let them, don't bring that up in that light anymore. Bring her up in that light anymore. And again, people will begin to like her because I do like KeKe in a way, but at the same time, she's pissing me off by taking all these other folks' sides instead of her cousin. And I'm not saying that, if your cousin does wrong, that you have to protect her. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that she needs to ride with her cousin because Tisha and Marcel rode with her when she was going through her issues. What do y'all think? Mm-hmm. Let's see what else. Oh, and another reason why she should have told Marcel is that told Tisha and Marcel because Tisha is the one who actually helped her go to the hospital regarding this. She helped her go to the hospital, so Tisha was helping her. She was helping her, but again, it's just that the point period blank. The fact is that KeKe was pissed that somebody else knew her situation. But what happens in the dark, KeKe, honestly, that it comes to the light. It does come to the light, unfortunately. That's just it. She was just pissed off that they told someone. She was hot, and she's still kind of hot about it. But again, I don't think that's the only thing that she's upset with Tisha about. I think she's upset with Tisha about some other things, guys. There's some other things going on there. But KeKe, again, you're gonna have to get over it. It did come to the light. It did come to the light. It's unfortunate that your cousin did tell, but again, y'all are family. Y'all both admitted that you love each other and y'all grew up as sisters. So, I think you need to get over that, ma'am. I really do. And stop taking up for all these folks. These folks don't give a damn about you, ma'am. They really don't give a damn about you. I honestly feel like those other folks that brought her on the show don't give a damn about her. They brought her on the show so they can what? Trash Tisha. That's what I believe. Um, let's see here. Now, Carlos asked the question again. I told you he asked the question to KeKe, who brought it up. KeKe said she didn't, but they did bust out. Kim busted it out. Okay. Uh, again, KeKe was trying to deflect. She was like, "Hey, we'll play the tape, play the tape." They played the footage, man. We saw it, and guess what? You did bring it up, man. Okay. She's hi PJ, how are you doing? Hi everybody. Let's see here. She did it with a straight face as well, guys. Just FYI, KeKe told she straight lied with a straight face. And folks, I'm just saying, people with fast like that, they can lie with a straight face, they can look straight in the eye, and you be like hypnotized. And whatever they tell you, I'm just saying. Okay, now, I wanted to also say too that everybody has their opinions on this show. Everybody has their opinions on this show. Um, but some of the fans kind of go cuckoo, related to the show. Some of the fans get kind of off. I mean, they start to harass the bloggers, they harass journalists as if they know these people on the show personally. And I just think that that's just mad. I really do think that's kind of sickening. I just wanted to bring that up. They harass the bloggers, they harass the subs that's in the chats because you don't like who they like. Get over it, damn it. It's a show. These people are kind of off. Some of these people are kind of off. She said, too much family on the show for me. Not a nepotism. You're right. Absolutely, Shannon. There is too much family on the show. Honestly, I don't think that Tisha really needs to be on the show because, again, it started out with three really good couples and they were getting along just fine. I think that over time, over the seasons, folks' head got big, right? And then you know what happens when folks' head get big and they make a little money, they what? Trip. And that's as simple as that. She said Maurice and Kim can she said Maurice and Kim can go. They bring no value to the show. Maurice is sneaky, and I do believe he is a cheat. Yes, he is sneaky. I do believe he's sneaky. And Kim is she's slick with it. She kind of throws rocks and hides her hands in a way. But she does speak her mind a lot of times too. I just couldn't get it to Kimmy or Maurice. He's not maybe because he's not my type of man. He doesn't have any kind of sex appeal for me. But I do recall an episode where Kimmy was complaining about how much sex he wanted. And, he basically wanted it several times a day. Sir, no one wants to be jumped up on top of every day, all day. I'm just saying, damn, you are married. And just because you get married doesn't mean that you get to jump up and down on me all day, every day. I don't blame her when it comes down to Kimberly, when it comes down to that. She wants to be left the hell alone sometimes. This guy's like, he heavy already, and then that means she has to do the work, right? And I'm like, sir, several times a day, leave me the hell alone. And that's just me personally. Yes, we want that in our marriage life. We want that we want love and we want affection. But God damn, several times a day, sir. No, you would not be jumping on me several times a day. That's how I know that he may be allegedly, like Shannon said, creeping in a way because he needs it. Several times a day. That is crazy to me. Yes, the range. Just it doesn't make any sense. It's like you ain't never had none or what, sir? Stop acting like you ain't never had none. Let it rest. Miss it. That's all we're saying. Miss it. And Kim, don't give it to him like that, ma'am. If you want your marriage to stay strong and healthy, don't give it to him like that. Make him, beg for it. Put him a little bit on punishment sometimes. Several times a day, every day. That's ridiculous to me. I just wanted to bring that up as well. She said, yes, people are too invested. It is just a show. Right. She said, when Maurice was begging for XEX like a 25-year-old, I thought that was gross, right? Because again, he doesn't have any real sex appeal about him. And when I see him begging, I'm like, ooh, I would be like, hell no, no. Did you get your love and marriage check today? Maybe, then maybe, I'd have got with you. But he's just not my type, maybe. And I'm sure he's not a lot of other women's type. Big old yellow man. I mean, we say yellow played out in the 80s. What do y'all say? No offense, guys. We say yellow men played out in the 80s. Okay? She said, yeah, that is too much. Maurice is trying to get in before it stops working permanently. Remember, ladies, most lose at that age. Sir, get you some kind of medication or something. I mean, gosh, Marvin, that's just too much. Several times a day, and Kimmy is tired of it. I don't blame her. I really don't. And she probably was doing it prior to the marriage, prior to them actually getting married. But shit, women get tired. We get tired. The older we get, the more tired we get. Shit. She says, that might be fun for like a week, but all the time, all day, boy, bye. Right. You're going to run her. This lady is going through her. I'm not sure if she's still going through it today, but she was going through medical uh she was going through different types of things for her, cancer, right? And I bet you any kind of money he was still trying to ask this woman for something. How much you want to be? If he just at least seen her feel a little bit better, I bet he was asking for something. I would have slapped the hell out of him. I'm serious. But that's how men are. I told you guys I had a girlfriend. When she found out that she had breast cancer, guess what? He left her. He left her. And guess what? Once she went into remission, he tried to come back. Can you believe that? He tried to come back. That's how dirty some of these niggas are. I'm just saying. She said, I wonder if Maurice is on them blue pills. He better be. He must be because he constantly wants it. I know they work out and they're strong black men, but boy, like she said, boy, bye. 3 times a day. Wow. And I'm just saying, each woman has their own thing, but it's obvious that Kim just does not want it. She's with me on that. She does not want it several times a day. Leave me the hell alone. I think he wanted it more than 3 times a day. Right. He did want it more than 3 times a day. Absolutely. That's ridiculous. He did want it more than 3 times a day. He wanted it like probably 5 to 6 times a day. I've seen men like that. I actually have a guy like that, good looking fucker, but excuse my French, y'all. But it was trying, and I'm like, leave me the hell alone. He said that a woman in Colombia would do it. I say, take your ass to Colombia. That's how that's gonna go. You don't want a man to try to, kind of wear you out and all that, ladies. I'm just saying, we're women, we're ladies. We have to keep ourselves up and keep everything up, including on there up, right? Hey, go to Colombia. I don't give a damn. Look, she said, I wouldn't be shocked if he cheated while she was sick based on that episode, right? That's what I was saying, Shannon. Because, his drive is so high. But did you guys, previously read that when a man's sex drive is that high, really, really high, they have a tendency to go play for the other team. The reason why they have a tendency to go play for the other team is because it's like they've done everything else with a woman. You get it? It's like it becomes very monotonous, right? And so they go out and start doing other stuff, doing other new things. Yes, when a man's drive is that high, they said that they have a tendency to go play for other teams because, it's different. It's something different. And they don't claim to be, a part of the LGBTQ community. They don't claim to be that. It's just that they feel that they are doing something different. So watch it, ladies. When you see your man want it like that, start looking out. Start looking for the goddamn sign. Okay? She says, of him begging, right? He was begging. She said, she wanted your money, sir. Yes, that's it. That's it. That's it. That's all. Kim wanted someone to settle down with and, someone, of course, to take care of her. But she is, as you can see, she still is working. He does want her to join his business, but Kim is really not that interested in it, and especially now since she's kind of sick, guys. Prayers for Kim. I just hate that she's going through that, but he needs to, just chill out. He really does. She said the woman's sex drive actually increases with age and a man's go down. Seems like he's on those pills or supplement or some kind. Could be. Could very well be because you're right, Shannon. I haven't reached that point yet, but they do say that, the older you get, the more you want it. That's just not going to want it for 5, 6 times a day. That's not happening, Captain. Not on my side. But yeah, I just think that she needs to, she told him, but I don't think he's accepting it. I really don't think he's accepting it. What else I wanted to talk about with them? Carlos, he did ask Martell, I'm kind of everywhere, guys. Bear with me. He asked Martell, has he ever questioned the paternity of his kids, guys? Y'all remember that? He asked Martell, has he ever questioned the paternity of his kids? He did do that. We saw that he did that. We saw that he said that she had allegedly two procedures done, during their marriage. And I just think that, just to touch on that a little bit, I think that Melody should have gotten with Mr. Martell first. She should have gotten with him. She should have, she read him about other shit. She should have read him about that, and I think that Miss Wanda, guys, she's going to speak her mind. We know that. She's going to speak her mind. I don't condone speaking on kids, especially kids' hair and, physical attributes. I don't believe in that. But she did, she would put it out there that Martell is the one who questioned those kids' fraternity, not her. She said that's actually embarrassing. He should have never taped that scene right. But you can tell he's kind of like a narcissist in a way, and he's kind of selfish in a way. And it's alleged that he's moved in with Sharice. Who knows about that? It's alleged that he's moved in with Sharice. Why would you move that busterone in your house, ma'am, in your big house? I don't understand that. Don't dumb me down, Sharice. Go up, ma'am. It's obvious that Martell really doesn't have his own, guys. What do y'all think? I don't think he has his own. I don't think he has enough money to really have his own. I really don't. So I don't think she should have moved him in our home. Again, women are desperate. We talk about this all the time. There's a lot of desperate women out there. And a lot of women, again, are dumbing down the qualities that they're looking for in a man. You don't want a man to stay with you and not pay a damn bill. That's all I'm saying. Just to say you have a man. But it's alleged that he has moved in with Sheree. Shouldn't have done that. That's all I'm saying. She should not have done that. They probably be hustlers together though. Who knows? She said all the other kids look like Martell. The boy looks like Ariane. Oh, okay. Okay. I think that the one of the little girls that she always has on there looks like Melody. I do think that. She does look like her mommy. Uh, Kids are kids. They should have kept their kids off the show if they didn't really want anyone to speak. Because guess what? This is America, and people are evil. There are some evil folks out here, and they are going to voice their opinion. I would have never had my children on there. That's just me. She said, I thought that she had all white furniture and 5 kids, and F that homo. Who is that? Who is that Melody? Lord have mercy. A white furniture? I can get white furniture in here. They better not tear my furniture up. But you got some people that allow their kids to jump around, jump on people's shit, and it's called no home training. That's what that's called, no home training. Hmm. Um, I do in fact believe that Marceau has done something wrong as far as Tisha and his relationship is concerned. Okay, guys, I do believe he has creeped. I do believe that. Uh, it just haven't been proven yet compared to what Martell said. It had compared to Martell. Martell, he brought out in the lights. He did the ultimate. He had a whole baby with another woman. So Marcel is just being sneaky, real sneaky with you. He is. Tisha, people think Tisha is dumb. I don't think, honestly, my opinion, I don't think Tisha is dumb. I think Tisha is just hanging in there with her marriage, keeping her marriage together, and she's not believing the hype, right? She's not believing the hype about her husband because you don't want to tear up your marriage according to hearsay, period, right, ladies? Put a one in the chat if you feel that I'm right, that you don't want to break up your marriage because of hearsay. You really don't. And Melody was really trying to put it out there. And the reason why I think that Melody is doing this, and we all said this, is because she was jealous because her marriage was gone. I do believe that. She was upset because her marriage was gone. And I don't have anything against Melody. I'm just saying that, as most women, not most, but some women have a tendency to be jealous of the next woman, even though they may have more than the next woman. Hey there, how are you doing? She said, I'm glad you did catch the live. She said, no, Cherie has all white furniture in that house in Atlanta. Oh my goodness, does she? Wow, my phone is buzzing. She said, Tisha is slow. You think she's slow? Tisha, let me tell you something. Tisha is very intelligent. Let me tell you the reason why. Well, she's very educated. Anyone that has a degree in finance, and this woman has a master's in finance, okay? In accounting, we look at finance like they're the gods, okay? Because finance, they have to actually analyze what's going to go on in the future. And that's one thing I hate about my job, budgeting. What's going to go on in the future? Those freaking finance majors, those finance folks, they have it. They're gonna make sure they receive the numbers accurately. So I just think that Tisha is very educated. She's very smart to have a master's in finance. As far as being slow with her husband, yes, I think she's pretending to be slow. What do y'all think? I think she's pretending to be slow. I think that she wants her marriage to work. I think that she wants to stay a married woman. She wants to keep the family together. And I don't have any problem with that. She wants to keep the Black family together. I don't have a problem with that. What do y'all say? As long as she does not see anything. That's what she said. As long as she doesn't see anything. Honestly, I do believe that she does see it. She still will work with Marceau. What do y'all say? She still will work with him, even if she was to see him physically cheating on her. I think she would still work with him because she loves Marceau and she loves that lifestyle, right? She says, She said, on one half, I would have set a trap for that mofo to get the truth out of him. Right. But it's like she really doesn't want to know that truth. Right, Shannon? Guys, she does not want to know that truth. It's like she is, uh, whatever, she's deflecting. When it comes down to Marcel, she is, what is where she ignores every damn thing they say about him. As long as she doesn't see it, she's good. Now, I do think she would go straight angry black woman on his ass. He's my French guy. If she was to find out that he was literally cheating on her, I really do. But she's not going to do it outside in front of the camera. She's going to go and go ghetto in the house in their home. That's what I believe she'll do. Hey Lisa, how are you doing? Thank you for coming. She said that ain't no act. You don't think it's an act? You don't think it's an act? I really believe that Tisha knows that this man has done her like that. I know she knows. Woman's intuition is everything. So, Shannon, are you saying that her intuition is that she doesn't have that intuition yet that her man is cheating? Do you think that she really is saying, no, I don't believe he's cheating for the hell of it? Or do you think that he does, in fact, in fact, had that woman's intuition as far as knowing that he cheated? She said that weird glue down seep into her brain. Right? I like Tisha and Marcel together. He is a freaking narcissist. I wish she would have married someone else, honestly, because she's a very intelligent, beautiful, domesticated woman and business-like woman. I just hate that she's with him. But remember, guys, she does own more stock than him in their company. So she can what? Take it all, baby. She can. Lisa says she knows. I'm sure she knows. It's just that she wants her marriage to stay good, guys. I mean, what do y'all think? Peace with Cardice put a one in the chat. I think that she just does not want to um, break up their family, their happy home, their happy home. She wants to look good, and the same thing with Melody. When we first got to that show, when that show first came on, they presented Melody and Martell as if they were this strong, loving power couple. Did they not? But all in the background, Martell was cheating his ass off. Tisha really didn't probably want that. I mean, Melody probably didn't even want that to come out, but eventually it came out because who started talking? The side chick, the side piece started talking. That's the only reason why we knew. That's the only reason why they brought it out. And he did her wrong. He really did Melody wrong. I must say he did her wrong. But it's time for Melody to move on too. Get your man, Melody. Leave him the hell where he's at. Don't. When she mentioned it on the show, on the episode before, where she said, just last Monday, you was trying to say we're supposed to be together. You want to be together. I believe her. I do believe Martell is still trying to get with her. But again, he still wants his cake and eat it too. He's another narcissist, right? She said she knows it was just us. She said she knows it, just scared to navigate life without Marcel, right? Girl, you can do it, honey. We are behind you, Miss Tisha. But again, she doesn't want. Maybe she's waiting till the kids grow up. You know how they say it's cheaper to keep them. Maybe she's waiting till her kids grow up. With a father in the home. But at the same time, it's like he really does not want to be there with those kids, right? Throughout all the seasons, we noticed that he does not want to be there with those kids, right? He wanted Tisha there with those kids. So Tisha finally, it looks like Tisha finally got him to say, hey, let me out of this damn house, sir. Let me be able to, get into business, go to work, go to school. At first, he didn't want out that house. He had her there with those kids, and he did not want to be bothered with those kids, if you ask me. She said they look like, she said that like the look. They like the look. Yes, they like the look. I like the way Tisha's kind of dressing too. She's kind of dressing kind of hoodie. She'll have on her little tight pants, and Tisha looks good. She said, yes, they did. She said Melody was trying hard to keep it together. Yeah, she was trying hard to keep it together. But again, Melody is not totally innocent, y'all. I don't believe Melody is innocent. As you can see, when they were mentioning Teach and Marcel possibly cheating on Tish, that smile she had, that smile that her and Marcel had, that devious little smile. But it's like she really didn't have any evidence, right? Because if Melody had that evidence, I'm sure she would have presented it. What y'all think? She says, I want Marshall to get some cool sculpting on his love handle. That shit didn't happen. Right. Everybody's saying Marshall has these hips. I've never seen him with jeans on. I have not seen him, but they're claiming that he's built up like a girl. I'm just saying, allegedly. She said that he's kind of fine there. She says Melody been knew and would have stayed had the side chick not came out right. She would have stayed because it's the look she's trying to present. It's the perception, guys. She wanted everyone to perceive them as this, and which I did initially from inception of the show. I perceived them as this power couple that they loved each other, that they were down for each other. But he was basically spending all the damn money on his home. Was he not? Buying her BMWs and shit. I mean, come on. It's a difference between a man cheating, having a one night stand, then going out there spending y'all money, your family money on the next hoe. That's all I'm saying. No. So she finally, she let the marriage go. Because guess what? He did the ultimate. Again, he had a whole baby with this woman. She says, sis, I have been trying to watch them again. I only watched the first season, 4 episode, but how you telling me, it makes me want to see it. Yes, you need to check it out. It is so good. Me either. It's so good, Lisa. It's so good, Peaceful Kanice. Make sure y'all go watch it. It is good. Binge watch it. Hey, speak to your girl, Marcella. How you doing? Thank you for joining. She says, Marcel walks hunched over. Yeah, he does kind of walk hunched over. Honestly, I don't think Marcel is that great at bed either. I really don't. Martell either. I don't think any of those guys are good in bed. I'm just speaking my opinion. I really don't think they're good in bed at all. I just think that these women are with them because of who they are and their financial status. Now, he took the law test and he's passed. He has his law degree. Why is he not practicing law? I don't understand that. I really don't. But, to each his own. Sir, go get the money. Go get your law office and get to work. Right? She said, Marcel walks Huncho. Yes, he does. She said, I thought they were the it couple of Huntsville in the beginning. I did too. I thought they were the it company. But it did show that Melody kind of wore the pants in their relationship, business wise. Right, guys? She did. She said, I'm sure Marcel has told Melody they cheated also. Mm-hmm. I believe that. I believe that. Hey, LRGA Curse, how are you doing? Thank you for joining the chat. I appreciate it, guys. Like I said, I usually don't do commentary on love and marriage, Huntsville, but that third reunion just woo. I watched the first, second, third. I've been watching it over this past couple of weeks while I was sick, and I was like, wow, this is interesting. Um, again, I think that I named the video about KeKe and Tish, that they're a family, that they need to, come back together and be a family. And, they will be strong as a family against the ops. That's all I'm saying. I really believe that. She said, but he's threatening people with lawsuits. Who is threatening people with lawsuits? Is that Marceau? Because I know that Maurice said somebody was going to have a lawsuit. Sir, Maurice, Kimmy, to me, guys, I just don't feel that they bring enough to the show. I really don't. I just think that Kimmy does when somebody else does bring some type of narrative to the table, she does comment on it, and she does make a lot of sense sometimes when she does come on them. But otherwise, no. Let's see here, Marta. Oh, as far as with the kids again, I want to go back with Wanda talking to Melody. Uh, Let me just touch on with Stormy. You notice that Stormy was crying on this season finale on this episode. She was crying because Carlos told her straight up, he didn't put no sugar on it, okay? He didn't put no sugar on it. He was like, the fans say, why do you have this is love and marriage, Huntsville. This is not love and hip hop when it came down to Stormy. Stormy is a businesswoman, guys. Stormy is country. And Stormy speaks her mind. She's kind of like Wanda in a way as far as being able to speak her mind. For him to tell her that, the fans are saying that she's ratchet, she's this. I don't believe that she's ratchet or anything. I just believe that she stood up to Destiny when they got into it. She's telling Destiny straight up, you don't want it. That's just it. You don't want it. And Stormy does look tall, long, and strong, baby. She does. But I believe her feelings were hurt because they said that she, was loving hip hop, that she was ghetto. What do y'all think? Do y'all think Stormy's ghetto? I really don't think she's ghetto. I think that she's just being herself, but she's intelligent and she's smart and she has a whole business behind her. What do y'all think? Do y'all think she needs etiquette classes? What? She says Marcel gives people ammunition against Tisha. For what I understand is that he was giving ammunition to Tisha. That's what I understand that he was. Let me just come here. She says, why does KeKe have to get over it? Didn't Miss Wanda and Tisha say that she shouldn't have aborted and was a druggie? I think that Tisha needs to be humble herself and get over it first. Okay, I understand what you're saying, LRGA. I didn't hear that part as far as the druggie and all that stuff. The only thing that I heard was the fact that, what they've been shooting out here. And, I watched the show only. I don't know in the back end story or anything, backstories or, I don't know them personally. But for what we understand is that Tisha and Marceau mentioned it to Melody that she had some kind of issue before, right? And this pissed her off, okay? And she did get revenge. She did get revenge by telling Melody and the whole crew that Tisha has had some marital problem issues. So I think that even though tit for tat is not right, I think that they're both even. I think that they both should move on. I really do. They are family. And the way KeKe is, so angry and so adamant about getting that Tisha, I just don't think that that's the only thing that's wrong. That's all. I really don't. I think that, yeah, she should, not necessarily get over it, but stop it from being in the show so much because it can affect her, people's perception of her, right? It can affect her, uh, it can affect her as far as jobs, social. It can. It really can. If they continue to throw that out there, they need to put that in the bushes and hide that and keep it moving. Like I said, they never presented the fact that she's a professor, that she's smart, she's intelligent, she's a beautiful black woman. At first, they had on there looking like Hootie Who. She was looking like Hootie Who when she first came on the show. But as you can see on the episode, this last episode, the reunion, she was beautiful. Beautiful, just tall, beautiful, long, that strong. But they presented her as like this woman with no makeup on, swollen all up, and the only thing she can say is what her cousin did wrong. That's all I'm saying. I think they need to keep the family shit in the family. What y'all think? Yeah. Oh, okay, I'm sure it's she says, how you gonna she said, how you gonna your wife allow your wife to walk out of the house with that Dalmatian wig on? Shannon, yes, indeed. I cannot talk because I have my little tentacles. So, yes. Again, I understand where you're coming from, LRGA. I just think that they should get over it. It's been years ago. I don't want anything to trigger her because, again, folks that have had issues like that before, different things can trigger them. And it's like, don't constantly allow them, KeKe, don't constantly allow them to bring that up about you. Bring it up that you are educated. Bring it up that you know your shit as far as that you're a teacher. Bring that up, instead of keep honing in, leaning on the fact that you have had issues before. That's all. She said, yes, okay, so let me see, what else did I put down here as far as what I want to talk about? Would y'all agree about that though? I don't think that they should continue to uh, present this narrative that, hey, it's not a narrative, but it was the truth. We know this. She has went to rehab, taking care of these things. Now it's time for to let this lady live her life, live your life, KeKe. And KeKe, if I were you, I wouldn't allow them to bring it up. I would say, you know what? That shit was a long time ago. This is it. It's over with and done with. Now, this is me, KeKe, the smart, intelligent woman that will read you. That's what I'm saying. That's all. Um, what else I wanted to talk about on here? Because like I said, I don't usually do commentary on here, but okay. So that gets to Miss Destiny and Miss Stormy. And again, we know that Stormy was crying, guys. She was boo-hooing, And I sure hate that she was crying, guys. I'm sorry, I'm missing all the comments here. Oh, you have? Okay, I understand. She said, sis, I'm listening. Okay. Um, Destiny, baby, Carlos, he was telling them straight up how it's supposed to be, guys. Carlos told Miss Destiny what the fans were saying as well. He said that the fans said that she should be fired, allegedly. That she should be fired because she's not giving us any tea, anything about her. We don't know anything about her. The only thing we know about her is that she know how to buck her eyes, right? That's all she knows how to do is buck them damn eyes. That's it. She never tells us about anything that's going on. Well, we knew that she was having problems with her business. We knew that. But other things like her love life, she claims she's in love. Carlos asked her was she in love. She says she's in love. But we want to know other things. This is a reality show, as Kimmy said. She said that this is not the show for you if you cannot bring us the tea, ma'am. That's all. What do y'all say? She said, way to go, Lisa. Yes, I believe that Destiny is not releasing her tea. Maybe she does need to go. Maybe they need to threaten her that she has to go if she doesn't bring anything. Maybe she'll bring it out then, guys. What do y'all think? Maybe she'll bring it up then, that the fact that, give us some of her business, some of her tea. Who is this guy that you're dating? What's going on with the divorce? I want to know about everything. I want to know about with the divorce. I want to know if she has full custody of her child. I do want to know those things. I know they are personal, but guys, this is a reality show, guys. It's a reality show. So do y'all think that Miss Destiny should um be placed maybe on suspension or given an ultimatum to give us the tea to stay on the show? What do y'all think? I think she does. The only thing I said again, she knows how to get upset. She knows how to buck her eyes. She knows how to roll her eyes. But that's it. That's the only thing I've seen of Destiny this entire season, y'all. She said storyline for next season. Yeah, she said I like this video on the way. Thank you very much, LGAR. LGAR, what do you think? You think that Miss Destiny needs to go? And do you think that Stormy should get a place in the show? I think Stormy should deserve a spot in the show. I really do. I think her and her husband will be great for the show because they are a power couple. They are. They have money. They have businesses, and we want to know about them too. We want to know what it is to live with a ex football player, right? We want to know. So, and get rid of Kim and Marcelo, Kim and Maurice. No offense, Kim and Maurice. Um, that is his brother and everything, but he's boring. They are boring. I'm just saying, let her go deal with, her other issues and move on. She said, Destiny's cute enough, but that is played out at this point. That's right. We don't know anything about her and then her other than she can play victim at this point. Yes, she always plays victim at this point. You're absolutely right, LGR, LRGA. She does play victim a lot. She does. And the only thing she knows how to do is talk what? Or argue with someone. Like, what is going on with you, ma'am? How are you financially? I want to know how she's doing financially as well, guys. I do, because we know allegedly that she may have lost her business. What are you doing to get back on your feet? Is this guy helping you? Is this guy a millionaire? We want to know. But the only thing she can say is, y'all will see. Just stay tuned. Hell no, we don't want to stay tuned. We want to know now, ma'am, before we put you on this next season. What do y'all think? Before we put on allow her to go on this next season, we don't want to hear that coulda, shoulda, woulda. We want to know what's going on, Miss Ma'am. I do. She's promising, like she says, brothers be gone, new blood. But people like Marcel. They like the drama behind Marcel. So I don't think he's gonna get rid of Marcel. What do y'all think? She said Destiny was promising, but she doesn't give us anything except attitude. That's right. And I want to like her. I do want to like her as well. I do. But again, that's all she gives us is promises and eyeball rolling. Show us, if you are working hard to get your business back afloat or get your business back up and running, show that on the show, right, guys? Let us see how you're striving, how you're, striving to get your business and get your finances back up. Show us. Robin did. From the housewives, she did. She said they all need to stay. Yes, Robin did. So I think you should show that part of you, how business oriented you are, or show how you are, just trying to get back up on your feet. Because for what we understand, there's a lot of things going on with Destiny. So show us what's going on, and maybe people will reach out and help you. Maybe big business owners or big investors will reach out to you now. But you have to let people know what's going on, right? Let's see. Excuse me, guys. Like I said, he was calling. Well, he didn't call Stormy ghetto. The fans were calling her ghetto. Do y'all think that Stormy is ghetto? I don't think she's ghetto. I just think that she spoke her mind. I do believe that she has the ghetto mentality as far as fighting goes, but I don't think she's ghetto. I don't think she's ratchet either. I really don't. I think that she is just another black woman trying to get her business afloat, trying to be a business woman in America and keeping it moving. I don't think she's ghetto or ratchet. It's just these people, some of these folks are a trip. Like I say, these fans, they really are into it. And it's okay for you to be into the show, but all that, going in folks' DMs and putting all those crazy ass comments up there, that has to go. It's just ridiculous. Because once the show is gone, what's going to happen then? What are you going to do then once the show is gone? She says, absolutely agree. Show everyone that you can do it without him. Right. Right. She said, Lisa, they can go. She said the way they look back and forth with Icos is telling that they plotted and want the number one slot so bad. Yes, they do. They do want the number one slot. Tisha is not very, I'm not saying appealing, but she's not a very she doesn't have a lot of drama either. She's kind of like a yes girl in a way. Yeah, she's kind of like a yes girl. Tisha, you need to get a little bit more feisty and show us your side, the side that where you can get mad now, right, y'all? She need to show us the side where she can actually get angry. Shit, don't put up with Marcel's crap. Tell the world that, hey, you're not taking it, you're not accepting it, and this is what it is. Show us on camera. But my son, I mean, look what he told when she leaned back. He's like, don't do that. She jumped back up, and I'm like, girl, let us see you eat him up for once. You know, she said, absolutely agree. Show everyone that you can do it without him. Right. They are agreeing with each other. Submissive. Yes, and it's okay to submit to your husband. At least pretend like you're submitting with your husband. We all have done that at one time or another. Kind of submitting. Cooking and cleaning and doing everything. But when it comes down to your man embarrassing you, when he's embarrassing you and belittling you in front of everyone, that's another damn story. That's another story, right, guys? She says Summer isn't any more ghetto than the rest of them. Her accent doesn't make her ghetto. They literally all have accents, right? And Melody, I noticed that her accent has kind of changed, but when they first initially started, she had a strong, very strong accent as well. Did she not, guys? She's changing her accent up a little bit, but they all had them kind of accents at one time. They really did, just like my little accent. She said, "We turned the neck, right?" It's just I don't believe Stormy is ghetto. I believe that all of them can be ratchet. I Carlos did tell Melody about her fronting Miss Wonder at the place, and it was obvious that she kind of wanted to fight. What do y'all think? Do y'all think she physically wanted to fight? I believe she did. She was pissed off, and there's nothing wrong with getting pissed off, Melody, but it's a place and a time for everything, especially when you are a television star, actor, whatever you want to call it. You need to watch how roll. That's just it. A lot of folks on here and in the world, they have their favorites. Everybody should have, there's nothing wrong with having your favorite. But don't uh get aggressive and passive aggressive with everyone else because we like another person that you don't like. I mean, it just gets ridiculous sometimes with these fans. She said, Melody did not have a bad accent as I do. Oh, really? Yeah, I have a bad accent. I do. And Melody did have an accent. She did have a little accent there. But Melody is a very beautiful woman. She is a pretty woman. She is business. I love to see women that are business oriented, that have their businesses and, they're just making it rain and just, living it up. But at the same time, stop trying to tear each other down. When your marriage left Melody, it seems to me as if you wanted everybody else to have issues with their marriage. And if, at that time, you and Tisha were kind of cool. So why did you tell her that way before? Why did you wait till your marriage was over to do this? I'm just saying, basically, in groups of people, there are haters. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that Tisha don't hate on Melody either. I'm not saying that. But I personally, as far as when it comes down to the marriages and what she wanted to do, I think that she was somewhat jealous. I do. She said it was the most ghetto act of the season, IMO, running through the parking lot to bar rush the creator of the show that she was on. Was no bueno, right? And it's just sad that it's showing they've edited the show that to show that we can't go nowhere and cannot be anywhere together without some shit going on, right? Right? So I agree. I just think that they shouldn't have done that. Y'all need to present us in a good light. They've given you the platform, ladies and gentlemen. They've given you the platform to show that us folks, black folks, can have it going on and without all the aggressiveness and without all the drama. When the first show first came out, I just loved it because they were all so business oriented. They were creating this company and they were, now they've all fallen out. Everybody's everywhere. See, try to show that we can do it. Maybe they need to come up with another loving marriage besides DC as well. Maybe they need to go somewhere elsewhere to show that, hey, black couples can love and work together and succeed, right? Without fighting. She said, was that a visual of crabs in a barrel? Asking for a friend, right? Crabs in a barrel mentality. It's there. It's everywhere. Even on this platform, it's everywhere. And it's just sad that, folks don't want to support each other. You can't tell anyone what to do. We know we can't tell anyone what to do, but the right thing to do is to show support or, not not implement negativity on other folks because they're not the way, they don't look the way they should look to you or that they don't act the way that you want them to act. Everybody is their own person. Just like with this commentary, folks are like, oh, she's gonna love and hit marriage, Huntsville. Yes, I usually don't do commentary on that, but guess what? Everybody puts through their commentary differently. Everyone presents their commentary differently. So It's just enough room for everyone and included on that show. It's enough room for everyone on that show. They just need to realize it. That's all. And I've seen bloggers joke around, and it's funny, it's hilarious, and it's comical. I enjoy everyone's commentary. It's just that when it gets to the point where folks are literally threatening folks physically or threatening people or talking about people, it's another story. You know, she says, don't engage with someone, don't judge, right? It's it's out here though. It is. Like I say, they said Stormy was hood and ghetto because she stood up to Destiny. They were into it. They were into it, guys. And the way her mannerisms was like, she's a tough girl. And I guess they didn't like that. That's the case. Mel was the same way because she acted at Madonna that day. She could have done that anywhere else, but some people just want to show they're behind. Just like Carla said, she could have called her. She could have done anything. But she decided to do it there. And she decided to go live at that same time. So, ma'am, you brought that on yourself. Let's see here. I think that's all I had right now. Uh, like I say, Destiny, she's claiming that she's in love. They said that the producers even said that Destiny is giving them problems. The producers even said that right here. The producers even said that Destiny has given them problems. So Destiny, you better step it up, ma'am. You better step it up a notch, ma'am, if you want to stay on that show because he straight told you in front of everyone on this last episode that the fans want to see you gone. Bye bye. They do. You better step it up. Don't tell us. Wait, it's coming. Hell no, we don't want to hear that. We want to know something now, ma'am. So you better get on IG and do something. Get on IG with that man. Show everybody who that man is. Something that's gonna make people want to see more of you, right, guys? I'm talking about the community on YouTube being so cool to one another. Oh yes, it's 2023, guys. The only thing we can do is, do our commentary, keep it moving. I love LRGA's voice. She says that is never a good sign when the producers are telling you that, right? And he told everybody. He just told the world that the producers have an issue with her. He's trying to kind of let her go on the cool. What do y'all think? I think he's kind of trying to let her go on the cool. Trying to let her know, hey, this is about to happen, ma'am. You better come up with something like that. I think you should, Destiny, if you're listening, I think you need your feel happy tale on IG. Let us see that man, create something, ma'am, that's going to bring drama and bring, something, curiosity. Because right now it's just stale. It's kind of stagnant now. It is. It's kind of stagnant. Your part is kind of stagnant. I don't know why they even film you. She said, you're right on the spot, right? So, Destiny, if you want more airtime and you want the fans to like you or to want you to stay on the show or to be interested in you, then bring something else to the table. That's all I always said. Bring something else to the table. Now, as far as KeKe is concerned, again, she's a beautiful, educated Black woman. I just think that they brought it up. She got pissed off. They went at each other. It's time to let the fight go. I think that she needs to allow the show to present her in another good light, a better light than just that. Because the woman is intelligent. She's very educated. Put that on the show. That's all. What do y'all think? I hope you guys enjoyed my commentary. Does anybody have any comments or questions about the show? Again, I usually don't do commentary on the show, but I wanted to bring that up. I wanted to bring up the fact that KeKe is her and Tish is like they need to get over it. They are family. They really need to get over it. Talk about this in secret. Talk about this behind closed doors now. It's time to do that because otherwise, again, had no idea that KeKe was a teacher or anything until I saw her interview. Put it on the show so folks can see that this is a strong, Black, educated, beautiful woman. So she said, yes, I can see that was practically the other foot. Carlos, people want to know why you're on the show, Destiny, blank star, right? Blank stare. And that's all she does. Man, we don't want to see your big eyes roll. We don't want to see that. We want to see some action. Lights, camera, action, ma'am. That's what we want to see. She said, love your channel and commentary. Thank you so very much. Please, everyone, hit the like button while you're in here. I really would appreciate it so we can get back into the algorithm. I know I've been sick here lately. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Put your comments in underneath the video if you like, since you have not commented here. Put your comments in the video and let me know what you thought about the commentary. She said, that was nice. I appreciate your PLV. Thank you very much. And I will be there at your channel. Shout out to LRGA Curves. Please subscribe to her channel, guys. She's another young lady that does so many shows and so much really wonderful commentary. So shout out to LRGA. Speak to your girl Marcelo. Any other content creators in my chat, please, guys, go subscribe to them. We need your love. We need your support. Guys, if you want to support this channel, you can cash out to $teasers. Also, I will be starting a cooking classes or cooking videos here soon. So I'm excited about that, guys. So let's get it on so we can see who can burn and who can't burn. I will hope that someone else will draw me on the stream yard for it. We'll talk about it, guys. Most likely on our next live. Hi, Norris Tony. How are you doing? Thank you for joining. Make sure you guys subscribe to Norris Tony as well. I love him to death. He is awesome. She said, Lisa says at LRGA, what's your channel name? It is called LRGA Curves, Lisa. So I appreciate you guys coming. If any other comments before we go, guys? I just think that blood is thicker than water, ma'am. Blood is thicker than water, ladies. You better stick together, especially during these times. Stick together. There's her link right there for her channel, guys. Thank you guys for joining. I appreciate all of you for coming. I love you guys, and I will see y'all next time if I can shut this thing down, right? Let's see. Here we are. Bye, guys. Love y'all.